Knowing the amount of money or an average estimate of amount of money you can spend before you embark on any project is one of the means or successful way by which that project can be completed. Okay, so that is why in this video I've decided to make an average estimate of the amount of money you should have or keep in place for you to be able to process a tier 2 visa sponsorship or skilled worker sponsorship anytime you have the opportunity to secure one. Okay, so watch the video and see an average estimate you should have or keep in place. Welcome back to my channel, my beautiful people. It's still your girl Chinny-official. If you are yet to subscribe, please kindly click the subscribe button, follow us, always leave a comment and a like to help us with the YouTube and Facebook algorithm. Number one on my list is your international passport. Of course, we all know if you want to make any travel outside the country that you are residing, you need your international passport, and is within 40,000 naira to 50,000 naira depending on the circumstances. Okay, so number two on my list is your tuberculosis test certificate, and is within 56,000 to 60,000 naira, within that range. Okay, now number three on my list is your police clearance certificate. All right, I've already mentioned it before. You just have to go to a nearby police and apply for it. So it's within 7 to 10,000 naira. Please don't expose yourself or allow yourself to be scammed. You know, you can get this police certificate for as low as 7,000 naira, so make sure you price them very well. Okay, so number four document is your driving license. Of course, it's not all the employers that ask for driving license, but if you have one, it will be a higher advantage in case you're opportune to get a job under domiciliary care worker. Okay, I will still make a video to explain the different type of carers and care jobs you can get as a healthcare assistant. Okay, or international driving license should be within 25 to 30,000 naira. I don't know the present cost. Okay, then you need your IELTS. Okay, or the alternative way, which is ethics if you are a university graduate. Okay, so your IELTS, if you really need to write the English test proficiency examination, is around 89,000 naira. Okay, 89,500 naira, but you still have to verify. We are just making a rundown estimate. But if you have a university degree certificate, you can as well go ahead and apply for your ethics, which is the price is just within 150 pounds. Okay, then your care certificate, as usual, remember I made a video on how you can go online and attend some of these care trainings. Okay, and at the end of the day you apply for your certificate, and these things are for free. All right, so if you've not watched the video, kindly go and watch my videos and start your trainings. At least you can save some money if you attend some of these online training. But if you still want the ones that you pay, there are the ones that you can attend and pay the sum of 60,000 naira. So if you have the money, you can as well go ahead and acquire that. Okay, next one on my list is your proof of fund. Of course, you should have a minimum of 1,270 pounds. Okay, that's the amount of money you should have in your account as a proof that you can take care of yourself to some extent when you come to the UK. Though not most of the employers also sponsor the proof of funds. So if you are filling the form and there is a tick that they are going to take care of you, you don't necessarily need to provide this proof of fund. But if there is no tick, but to be on a safer side, just budget a minimum of 1,270 pounds as your proof of fund. So coming down to your application fees, that is when you must have secured this sponsorship and now you want to go ahead and make your application after you have gotten your certificate of sponsorship from your employer. So your application fee, that are categorized into two different types. Okay, so if the job you secured for the sponsorship is among the shortage occupation list, such as healthcare assistant or any care job, okay, now your application fee is different from the jobs that are not categorized under shortage occupation list. Okay, so for healthcare assistant worker, if your contract you got from your employer that the job contract is like for like 1 year to 3 years, all right, then your application fee is different from those that their contract is more than 3 years, that's up to 5 years. Now let's go. I'm going to go ahead and list it. So for healthcare assistant or shortage occupation list jobs, your application fee, if your contract is for 3 years, is £479, but if it's more than 3 years, is £943. Okay, now you still have to pay health surcharge, so that one is just constant. Your health surcharge is £624. Then you multiply it by the number of years your contract is. Okay, 624 multiplied by the number of years you are going to stay. All right, so but if your job is not under the shortage occupation list, then for a job contract of 3 years, you pay application fee of £625. Then more than 3 years is £1,235. So all these details are still in the government website. I've already taught you how you can go about, how you can navigate through the website, so you can still go there and make your own research. Okay, still go ahead and save up money for your flight in case your sponsors are not paying for your flight. Okay, then also remember, if you are traveling, because of this COVID period, you still have to do your COVID test. So you just need to go to a nearby general hospital and carry on your COVID test and get your certificate. Okay, and some employers also demand for COVID vaccine, your COVID vaccine card. So it depends on what your employer specifies, then you go ahead and prepare yourself. Okay, for instance, like if you are not going to pay for your flight and your proof of fund and sure that all this minor, and you have your IELTS and all, basically maybe you'll be spending around 300,000 plus or minus. Okay, but now if you're not going to pay for flight, which should not be maybe around 300,000 to 400,000, then you have to show proof of fund, and you also have to write IELTS and all those big expenses. Then it might now lead to maybe close to 800,000. So all these things are not static, so it depends on the situation and the conditions that your work is coming with. Okay, so basically that's the summary or an average estimate of the amount of money you need to keep in place if you are coming with a skilled worker visa, okay, for sponsorship jobs. All right, come to the end of today's video. If you like our video and you find it very educative, please like, to help us with the YouTube algorithm and Facebook algorithm. Okay, leave a comment if you have any question, share to anyone that it will be of benefit to, subscribe if you are yet to follow us and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.